Okay, another Aviansies task. Nice. So I'm kind of an idiot. I just remembered, like literally last second, like I am just about to go to Arma, that I no longer have the hard combat task completed anymore because the Phantom Muspa was released. And I literally just got to get one kill to get the hard combats back. But I literally bagged my trident and everything. And I got to make sure not to die though. If I die with chins, then I lose them. And I would be very sad. I guess since I bagged my trident, I can literally just like ice barrage it for damage and I'll have to use like blood bark armor. That does not sound fun, to be honest, but I guess that's what I'll do. I'll try it. It shouldn't be too bad just to get one kill, right? Surely. While attempting this incredibly scuffed kill, I would like to take a minute to thank everyone for all the likes and subscriptions on my last video. Because of them, I am now officially a YouTube partner. It really does feel great having that official title. Also, I have enabled channel membership, so if any of you guys were looking for a great way to further support the channel, you can pay a monthly fee and gain access to some cool perks depending on the tier of subscription. Just click that join button next to the subscribe button for more info. Anyway, welcome to all the new subs, and I hope everyone enjoys the video. Oh my god, I did it! The first Phantom Muspa kill on this account, and literally the most, like, scuffed gear I've ever seen, pretty much. Like, I've been doing this with Tebow on the normal account, and yeah, it's night and day. Like, how long was that? 5:55. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Alright everyone, I am ready for my next Armadillo trip, but this time I'm bringing 150k with me because I want to go into a private instance to attempt some combat tasks. Now, I think I've said this before, but I don't really plan on doing the Master Combat achievements, but these two at Kree are pretty easy, honestly, and there's been talk about releasing points-based combat tasks in the future, and yeah, maybe I could complete Master one day, actually. Privately rented instance without ever attacking him directly. My chins can work for that. It'll be a little awkward, though. I might accidentally attack him directly, because I usually shoot him with a crossbow to stop him from moving, but I just gotta be careful not to do that. And then swoop no more. Don't take any melee damage from the boss or bodyguards. Basically, I just gotta hope Kalissa doesn't hit me, because there's no way I'm gonna, like, pray melee against Kalissa. And then, of course, I gotta not mess up the chinning, so Kree doesn't melee me. I'm sure I'll be able to do this task. Like, this shouldn't be that big of a deal. So, let's head on in there. Okay, I don't think I attacked Kree directly. Yep, there we go. Swoop no more. Master combat task. I failed the one to not get hit by melee. Hopefully the RNG will just happen throughout this whole task. But yeah, that was pretty easy. I just chinned off of Kalissa and then Giran up here. Oh wait, apparently I could swoop no more is a different task than I thought. Hopefully I can check it for the boss respawns. This is kind of annoying. Okay, so I did the one without taking melee damage from the boss or his bodyguard, so I still have to do the one where I don't target him directly. Oh. Oh, okay, I failed it again. So the combat achievements like log thing says to never attack him directly, but I'm not attacking him. And it's saying I'm failed because I targeted him directly, so that's kind of confusing. That's kind of bullshit that they wrote it that way. That's very confusing. So I have to, like, literally not click on Kree at all. So basically, I'm going to take a shit ton of melee attacks if I do that. So, yeah, that's kind of annoying, not going to lie. Alright, I'm going to only chin, and I'm never going to attack Kree at all, and I'm going to take a bunch of melee hits. So this could go really wrong, not going to lie. Come on. Okay, I'm doing some good damage. Bro, okay, wait, I think we almost got it. I just had to chin Kalissa here and not die. Okay, now that has to be it. That has to be it. That was it. Okay, collateral damage. So, for some reason in the log, it said without attacking Kriara directly, but here it said without targeting. So those are two different things. So I don't like how they worded that. But he didn't melee me that much, luckily. I only took like a 20 or something. But yeah, that's all the Master Combat tasks now. Well, there's another Aviansies task done. I'm up to 411 KC. I did not get any armor pieces this task, unfortunately. Hey, okay, I got a medium clue. Got collection log slot, gold elegant blouse. So I decided to join my clan's mini bingo, which lasted about a week, and one of the tiles was to obtain the golden tench. It's pretty damn rare, so I decided to do 100 mulch pearls worth of aerial fishing, since even if I didn't get the tench, I could at least get this pearl fishing rod. This is a horribly boring grind, but at least I get a collection log slot. It's an equipable rod, so it saves an inventory space while fishing, and is also storable in the costume room. So I actually want to get set up to do some Phantom Muspa. I've done a few kills in my alt, and it's actually kind of fun, although I do have a T-bow on that account, so that makes it a little bit easier. But for this account, I'll just be using crossbow and trident, so I gotta make some sapphire bolts real quick and enchant them. Unfortunately, it's just mithril for now, but since the boss does drop Dragonbolts, I can probably upgrade to Dragon Sapphire Bolts pretty soon. But anyway, there's quite a few combat tasks, and I at least want to complete the elite ones. They're all pretty easy, except maybe the speed trialist one. I'm not sure how that'll be with my gear. But yeah, it's just like kill count, and don't run, and drain prayer with 3 different sources. Alright, well here's the setup I came up with. It's pretty tight on space. It's definitely much better than that full Bloodbark Ice Barrage only setup I had before, but yeah, I don't have much room for error here. Like, I don't have much food. Maybe I'll just only need 1 range pot, though. 2 might be overkill. Oh yeah, and I also made it into Divine Potions since I already have my shard stack with me. But yeah, I guess let's see how this goes. This is the example of the step back method. If you step back at the right time, with Prey Melee on, it just never hits you. Although I'm running out of room here, so... This is kind of annoying because I'm trying to do the only walking kill. So you kind of have to do the step back method for that. Alright, we use Greater Corruption plus Smite and Sapphire Bolts. That should be a task. But I need the Sapphire Bolt to actually proc. Alright, that should be the only walking task. Yes, can't escape. New personal best. That's a really crappy time, though. And also, that's a really bad drop. Yeah, I think I need more food, because, like, I didn't do anything wrong, and, like, I just took this much chip damage from 1 kill. Oh, there's a Sapphire Bolt hit. Alright, if we kill it here, that should be 3 forms of prayer drain, so that should be a elite task. Alright, there we go. Versatile Drainer. Oh, and 3 minutes and 14-second kill. I just need to get sub 3 for the elite task, so that was pretty close. I might have to make ruby bolts for that. I also definitely only need 1 ranging pot. With this setup, I barely have room for food, so that kind of sucks. As for this ancient essence here, there's only really 3 things you can do with it. 1 is upgrade the Imbued Heart, which I don't have. 2 is charge the Venator Bow, which I don't have. And 3 is upgrade an Ancient Brew into a Forgotten Brew. So that 3rd thing is the only option I would really use, but I have to get the Ancient Brews as a drop from Muspa first. I'm just going to be dropping the Ancient Essence to an alt, because as you can see there, it's worth a good amount. Alright, that should be a master task, actually. Yeah, walk straight, pray true. That was to not take any avoidable damage, but I thought I should have also got the task where it's surrounded by spikes. It looked like it was surrounded by spikes to me. There must have just been like 1 little missing thing or something. Please. Alright, if that's not considered surrounded by spikes, I don't know what is. Okay, there we go. Master combat tasks, space is tight. Alright, let's take a look at the remaining tasks. So for the elite, we still have the under 3 minutes task, which probably won't take too long. I've just, been trying to do all these other tasks, so that's slowing me down a bit. Then, of course, 25 KC, and I don't think I'll do any of these other master tasks because they seem pretty tough with my setup. Except maybe like the 50 kill count one. I'd rather have better gear before I do these other ones. Hey, there we go. I finally got an Ancient Brew. So like I mentioned earlier, I can use the Ancient Essence on that to upgrade that to a Forgotten Brew. And that was actually a pretty good amount of Herbal XP too. So that's super nice. But what this does is it lowers like your melee stats, but gives you magic levels. So my magic level just went to 109, as you can see there. Oh, 305 new PB. That's so close to the sub 3 minute that I need. But also we got some Dragonbolts, so I can start using those after this trip, and I should be able to sustain them pretty easily. Alright, we are upgrading the bolts. Now we have the Sapphire Dragonbolts E instead of the Mithril ones, so hopefully that helps out a little bit. Alright, that was a pretty fast kill, but wasn't under 3 minutes. 3:01, man! You were joking! Oh, that's so sad. It was so fast at first, but the shield phase was, like, kind of slow. Oh my god! I got the Venator Shard! Yo! Okay. Now, you need 5 of them to make the bow, so I don't think I'm actually going to keep this, because it has such niche uses, but that's like a 5 or 6 mil drop trade to the alt, so I'll take that. That's pretty cool. Well, I am 21 kills in, and I still have yet to get a sub 3 time, so I figured I need a little bit of Ruby Bolt help. I got another Dragon Bolt drop, and I have made a few Ruby Dragon Bolts E, so if I can hit like 2 Ruby Bolt specs, I'll probably be able to get under 3 minutes. It's really just Ruby RNG at this point, because I don't think I'm really doing much wrong. And yeah, now my inventory is pretty scuffed here. I got like 3 different types of bolts. Alright, come on. There we go. 258. We get the Charged Ice, which is the pet recolor, which is guaranteed whenever you get under 3 minutes. And then we get the combat task, Phantom Muspa Speed Trialist. Yep, literally first attempt. I got a Ruby Bolt spec right off the bat. Alright, there we go. There is 25 Phantom Muspa KC. And that is the final elite combat task, Phantom Muspa Veteran. Alright, that is 50 Muspa KC. And I am now the Phantom Muspa Master. I think I'm going to stop there, mostly because I don't feel like making any more bolts, and I just ran out of Ruby Bolts. I'm glad I got the Venator Shard on the collection log already. That was kind of surprising. Another item needed for bingo was either the fish barrel or tackle box from Tempor. Since I already had a few permits stored here, I decided to go for that tile. Not to mention, me doing skilling tiles was a bit easier for my team since I was the only UIM. What you're looking at here is me doing the Firefighter Method, which is a max efficiency point farming method where you spawn enough fires to nearly engulf the entire island and then douse them with buckets of water for 40 points each. It's actually a pretty fun method, not gonna lie. Well, I've done quite a bit of the solo Tempor method, and as you can see, I have 205 permits stored. So I'm gonna go ahead and start searching the rewards pool. I think that's a good amount saved up. If we take a look at the wiki for the rewards here, there's a 1 out of 4 chance of receiving between 32 to 64 Spirit Flakes. It's essentially 12 Spirit Flakes on average per reward permit. So with my amount of permits, that should be enough to recolor 2 pieces of the Angler outfit because it's 1,200 each. Also, like, none of these uniques are really that good for me, but they're collection log slots, and I do need the fish barrel or tackle box for a bingo, and since those are both 1 out of 400, it's essentially a 1 out of 200 chance of getting one of them, so hopefully we'll see that. And of course, the pet would be cool, obviously, but it's 1 out of 8,000, so very unlikely. Alright, well, let's start searching, I guess. Hey, we got Spirit Flakes already. That was quick. New collection log slot there. Oh, and these reward caskets can give clues, too. So I guess we'll do some clues at the end, most likely. Hey, there we go. There's the first set of soaked pages. That's collection log. Hey, there we go, tackle box. We got the collection log slot. Yay! And that's the bingo item too. Okay, cool. I've heard you can store some loot in this, and even when you destroy it, the next time you get it back, like, the stuff will still be in there, but there's not really many, like, important things to store here, except for, like, maybe the dragon harpoon. Alright, well, that's everything fished. I did get enough spirit flakes for 2 recolors. I guess I could put some of these things in the tackle box, because why not? Yeah, in this tackle box, it holds like pretty much any fishing gear you could think of. And I guess let's open some of these caskets. See, there's a medium clue right there. But yeah, before we do that, yeah, let's recolor some pieces of angler. I think you just use it on this lady right here. Alright, proceed. So, there we go, Spirit Angler top, collection log slot, and then we can do the waders as well. And that's another collection log slot. So the problem with this, though, is if I were to store this in my house, I wouldn't be able to get the whole set out, because they're 2 different sets. But you can use it on her to revert it, and as you see here, she'll exchange your Spirit Angler kit for the regular kit, but will not return your spirit flakes, but you can convert it back to the Spirit Angler version for free. Looks like I can do that, and then use it again, and convert it back like that. So that's super nice for UIMs. So in the meantime, I'm going to just convert both of these back so I can actually store them in my house still. Oh yeah, and I think I can put the remaining spirit flakes in the tackle box. If I happen to get the tackle box again, then these should still be in there. I'll be cooking all the fish and then like keeping the sharks and lots of alkables, and I'm just going to drop trade the planks because they're only oak and regular planks. And then we'll just be destroying the tackle box. Not very useful. So goodbye. Alright, well, I decided to send a random expert TOA, and apparently I got Wouldn't You Believe It task completed, which is a master task. Let's see what that is. Defeat the wardens with all wardens invocations activated at expert level and without dying. Okay, cool. While we're here, how about we actually go for the Elite Combat Achievements for TOA now. And I want to start out with this one because it's probably one of the more annoying ones. No skipping allowed. So you can only attack the non-weakened boulders, and Boulder Dash must be activated. It only has to be a normal raid, so obviously I just made it a 150 to make it as easy as possible. I even turned off on a diet and just brought some cheese potatoes because I don't normally bring brews. Anyway, I usually just use my partisan spec. Yeah, let's give this a shot. Unfortunately, I have to go through the monkey puzzle room first, though, which is kind of annoying. Alright, here's the fun part. Fang apparently works pretty well here, so hopefully we can hit. Oh god. Yeah, this sucks. Okay, yeah, nice, I one-shot that one. Okay, this isn't so bad. This isn't too bad so far. I have a lot of food. I don't know how that one hit me when I killed it. Oh my god. Oh, that's so bad, dude. What was that stack? Good thing we have the partisan spec, though. That helps out a lot. Alright, this should be the task completed right here. Yes, okay, no skipping allowed. Yeah, that was very annoying. I had the partisan spec and I used like 6 cheese potatoes. Alright, for this next run, I want to knock out 4 tasks in one raid. Hardcore Tombs, solo without dying. Helpful Spirit Who. Don't use any of the raid supplies, which is kind of annoying because that means like no salts and no ambrosia. Drop the ball. Basically don't move during the Black Orbs phase at Akka. And I'm in a rush, which is just boulder skipping. Oh, that's so f***ing unlucky. I just failed the boulder skip thing, I think. Yep, I failed boulders. I'm sad. Alright, well here's the fun part. So, since I can't use any supplies from in the raid, I'm just gonna have to ignore the Helpful Spirit right there, unfortunately. This is one of the more annoying rooms as Akka without salts, but in a 150 it probably won't be that bad. Alright, I just gotta be still here. Be perfectly still. I cannot summon any of the orbs from this phase. Alright, yep, there we go. Elite Combat Task, drop the ball. This is actually a really rough P2 because I don't have adrenaline, so I'm having to like heal with my partisan specs only. No, it's gonna be a 4 down. Oh, that's so sad. That sucks so much. Oh well. I think since I don't have range pots or a BGS that Fang might be better than Crossbow here, so I'm just gonna do Fang. Alright, there we go. Elite Combat Task, Hardcore Tombs, and Helpful Spirit Who. No way we get a purple on a 150 though, right? Nah, of course not. Alright, well we're bringing back out this bad boy, the Dragon Dagger. Because I have to do a 2 down Warden for an Elite Combat Task. All right, that should be the boulder skip task. Yep, there we go. Elite combat task. I'm in a rush. There's a fairly easy master task called Chompington, where you defeat Zabak using only melee attacks. So that should be pretty easy in a 150 invo with my claws and fang. All right, I think that's it. Yep, there we go. Master task, Chompington. Oh my god, just barely a 2 down. I almost messed that up so hard, bro. And there we go. Apparently that's a new PB for me too, for regular TOA. And yeah, elite combat task, down, do specs. Oh my god, bro. Holy shit. Okay, the yellow partisan came in clutch there. I was trolling. Oh my god. That's it. I did it. I got the crystal grail. This actually took like an hour. Not even joking, maybe more. I really should have gotten range pots, but I didn't think it would take this long. And as far as I'm aware, it's not even storable, but I have the Ale of the Gods, which is basically the same thing anyway, so. Anyway, that's a nice collection log slot. Thank God that's over. Oh, okay. Why would it path that way? Hey, I skull skipped. It's my first time doing it in an expert. We're gonna milk the chest as usual, even though it's probably white. Yeah, it's white. Skull skipping's not too bad. Oh my god. I just got the Breach of the Scarab. Alright, so here's a very fun fact about TOA. This is like a little def storage for UIMs. I actually claimed all the other loot, by the way. But if we look at the rewards niche over here, you can claim loot. The Breach of the Scarab is right there, sitting there, waiting for me. Let's say I make a party right here and I try to start another raid. It will not let me join until I either claim the loot from the rewards niche or destroy it. So, what you can do is whenever you get like a good gem, you can leave it in this rewards niche right here, and you can do any other content and come back and it'll be there. Even if you die, it's not like a death bank. The only way this ever gets wiped is if I like start another raid and I don't claim it. So I'm gonna leave this here in the meantime and maybe do some KQ pet hunting very soon in my Slayer grind, because that would be amazing for it. I guess I can't do TOA for a little while, but that's fine. I did still have a few combat achievements left, which is kind of sad, but I can still do every single other elite achievement besides that. The mini bingo I was doing is almost over anyway, so it's not a big deal. Well, I was pretty close to a thieving level, so I figured I'd go ahead and finish that off real quick. And there is level 98 thieving. I'm now on the home stretch until another 99 skill. Although I'll probably just like slowly chip away at this over the next like month or two. I'm in no rush to get it. Oh my god. Oh my god. 3640 KC to Greenlog Kraken. That really just happened. Did it finally happen? Oh my god, it's Greenlogged. I will never kill Kraken again. Oh my god. Alright, so we have to go over the probability here real quick. So I got the Trident at 3,640 KC, and it's 1 out of 512. So at 3,639 KC, I had obtained 0. So up until that point, there was a 99.9187% chance of getting it. To put this into perspective, if 1 million people killed Kraken that many times, 813 wouldn't have gotten it out of 1 million. That is just insane. I actually want to make good use of this spare Trident before getting rid of it. For now, I actually want to kill Crazy Archaeologist, and he's, you know, like right around here, and he's pretty safe for the most part. It's single way combat. I want to get on the high scores, so I need a few more kill count, and he also has a storable item, the Fedora. It's 1 out of 128, so that would be really nice to go for. I think I'll probably go to 128 kills, or until I die. And then as for Scorpia, I'll probably just go to like 50 KC to get on the high scores. Yeah, let's hope I don't die, and of course we're gonna start at Crazy Archaeologist since that's the safer one, because I probably will die at Scorpia. Hey, look at that, the Rune Crossbow drop, every Iron Man's dream. Okay, well, I haven't gotten the Fedora yet. But there's Malediction Shard 2. I'm not going to be keeping that or anything, but that's cool to get that on the collection log first. Oh my god, 135 KC. Okay, I thought I was going to be here for a long time, but I got it. That's all I care about. I know there's technically one shard left for the collection log, but it's 1 out of 256. I don't want to stay here that long. Oh my god, that's so nice. And yeah, it's storable in the house, like I said, and then you could tip it, my lady. All right, and there is 50 Scorpia kill count, and yeah, no uniques there, but that's enough to get me on the high scores, so that's all I really wanted. I guess that's all the uses I have of this Trident of the Seas, so yeah, it's not actually worth that much, but I'll just uncharge it and take the remaining runes for future PVM.